From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Return starts at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Goff setting to throw. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. In off to Gibbs from the gun. Along the sideline, past midfield. Along the sideline, inside the 25. Is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fox now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Complete out to the right side. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go.
On play action, here's May. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Launches one deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Goff on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another one for Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Oh, nice punt, and a fair catch going to stick them at the 7. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Patriots will be backed up pretty deep to start the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Lions.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw for May. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 14-7 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set go.
From the gun, it's May. Rolling left, buying some time. Hauled in left side. He's out in the clear. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They send him left out of the slot.
Go.
To the air on 1st down, May. And he has the New England touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff running left, here's Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Gall. Finds Laporta. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Off now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Good. Hell, you won. What's up?
Off play action, Goff. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Touchdown, Detroit. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Here we go, Shaq. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Back to the well again. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Let's go.
Touchdown, New England. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's a New England first down. May now from the gun. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
19
To the air yet again, May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Take go.
Back to the air. It's May. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. Gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Goff has the connection to right. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Coming right is Gibbs. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. Has room down the left sideline. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. He rolls to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
May not have throw on 3rd. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. It is caught at the 20. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Handoff now from the gun. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Lions have possession, but this game, pretty one-sided as we start the 4th. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Super 66.
Goff back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
May on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the pistol snap to May. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, he got 3. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Pats will take over. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Another carry for him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Going play action, May. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run now on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Set, go.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots nearing their first win of the season. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Set, go.
Complete on the option. And he has the New England touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're out and set. First and 10.
4 down. We go tonight.
They go play action with Goff. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Lions cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Henry on the catch.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Here we go, set.
Third down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Quick pass left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. What's that?
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after. Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
What's that?
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
What's that?
1 final shot here. The back grabs it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So this is a win for the Patriots. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.